Life is like a roller coaster. Sometimes you have to hold on in sheer and terror, and other times you just have to raise your hands in the sky and enjoy the ride. Kristen Duke. I hate roller coasters, and I don't hate that many things in my life, but the reason I do is because I'm so scared of them. The waiting line that lasts anywhere from 2 to 3 hours, sometimes 5, depending on which one you go on, and the ride that is a few minutes of terror where I'm screaming my lungs out with my eyes closed. I always hated them, and I always will. But despite my horrific experience with roller coasters, I learned so much from them that apply to my day-to-day life and especially my presentations. Hi everyone, Brendan here from MasterTalk on your go-to channel to mastering your talk. And today we're going on a roller coaster ride. So let's get started, I guess. Number 1, bring us on a roller coaster of emotions. The best roller coaster rides, even if I hate them, I must give them credit, help you experience every possible emotion in your body. From the fear, the hesitation of even thinking about going, to the dreaded wait, to the peak of the fear, to the screaming, to the yelling, and the sigh of relief when it's over. You go through every part of the experience. But now the question becomes, how do you apply that in communication and public speaking? I tell my clients this all the time. If you're bored, your audience will be too. And if you're boring, your audience will definitely find you boring. So if you're monotone the entire time like this, and you're always speaking like this, you're not taking them on a roller coaster ride of emotions. So you'll notice in the way that I'm speaking, I never use the same tone. In fact, I go high, then low. I go high, then low, like the best roller coaster rides in the world. So start thinking about the context of your own presentations. Are you keeping the tone, the experience, the content consistent and thorough? Or are you creating a bit of surprise, a bit of intrigue, a bit of curiosity, or maybe even a bit of fear? Number 2, sitting next to somebody helps a lot more than you think. Even if the person next to me can't really give me a therapy session during the roller coaster ride because, we're in the air and we're screaming and yelling and focused on surviving, at least I knew that the person next to me was still alive. So it gave me some reassurance. And even if it's not 100% helpful, that analogy applies a lot in communication. You don't need to hire professionals. The most important thing that you need to do, until you're ready for it, obviously, is have friends, have community, have somebody else who's going through the same challenges that you are. Whether it's that roller coaster ride that you're dreading for 3 hours to go on, and you're kind of wishing you didn't, and the communication journey that you're tackling for your life. There's going to be bumps along the road, obstacles along the way. So even if you might have a coach like me helping you on the journey, having some friends along doesn't hurt either, because they're a sounding board of your ideas that are here to support you and pat you on the back to make sure that you get the results that you're looking for. So have that person next to you. It might help a little bit, but maybe not in roller coasters though. And finally, number 3, enjoy the ride, even if you probably won't appreciate it until it's over. I hate to admit this, but I must say that the ride at the end of the roller coaster is gratifying. It's incredible. There's so much satisfaction. When I'm done with the roller coaster ride and I get out of it, I think I'm invincible. Even if there was a 0% chance of me dying on that roller coaster ride, I still feel incredible. Like I can tackle the world. Like I can do anything with my life. And it's the end of the ride that creates the satisfaction, that makes it worth all of those hours of waiting and dread. And I would argue that communication for some of us is in the same way. Some of you might be scared right now, kind of like you're going on a roller coaster ride. Should I really work on my communication skills? Should I really watch Brendan's 100, 200 videos on communication to get better? Yeah, you should, by the way. Should I really take on this journey of being an exceptional communicator? And the answer at the beginning might be yes, and it might turn to no as you're practicing, as you're doing the random word exercises or the different exercises that we teach on this channel to get better. But here's what I will say, is that the ride is well worth it. So don't picture the beginning or even the roller coaster ride itself. Focus just on the end. Ask yourself, how would your life change if you became an exceptional communicator? And stay focused on the end of the ride. Because that ending, that happy ending that you see in every Disney movie is what will keep you inspired to see this game through. So I say, game on. Life is like a roller coaster. You might as well get on it and ride. At the end of the day, whether it's communication or really any skill that you want to learn in your life, what's the worst that can happen? It's not like if you deliver a bad presentation, you'll get attacked by a bear. I guess, well, in some countries that might be the case. But the idea is simple. Nothing's going to happen to you. Nothing bad is going to happen to you. So go on the ride. Take a chance and jump on that roller coaster ride. Not the actual ride, but the communication one that you're about to take on. As always, if you enjoyed this week's episode of Master Talk, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well to see more videos like this. And if you know one person that loves or dreads roller coasters like me, be sure to send them this video so that they can begin the ride of communication. Take care.